Today's story is gonna be Dragon Parade. Pop, pop, pop! Norman Singh watched the children. They set off long rows of firecrackers. Gung Hei Fan Choi, he called. I wish you good luck and happiness. All around Norman's village, people said Gung Hei Fan Choi is to one another. It was the New Year. In China, the New Year began just before springtime. The farmers were about to plant their crops. It was a time of new beginnings, a new year, new crops, new luck, and happiness. Norman was ready for a new beginning too, but he would not be planting any crops. He was about to begin a great adventure. He was going to the land of the Golden Mountain. The land of the Golden Mountain was America. It lay far, far away from Norman's village. People said the streets there were paved with gold. Everyone could become very rich, they said. In those days, around 150 years ago, times were hard in China. Many people were poor and hungry. So Chinese men by the hundreds left their villages for the land of the Golden Mountain. They hoped to make money in America. Then they could help their families. Norman wanted to help his family too. He decided to go to the land of the Golden Mountain. One day after the New Year began, Norman said goodbye to his family. He said goodbye to his village. Then he went to the sea where he got on a ship with hundreds of other Chinese men. It was a new beginning for Norman. Norman thought the trip would never end. For 6 weeks, huge waves tossed the ship from side to side. At last, the ship landed in San Francisco, California. Norman was very happy he had arrived in America, the land of the Golden Mountain. Then Norman looked around him. He was shocked. Something was wrong. There was not a single street of gold. In fact, there were just a lot of dusty dirt roads. San Francisco was just a very small town. Where is the gold? Norman asked in Chinatown, where the Chinese people lived. There is no gold here, they told him. The gold is in the mountains, but it is hard to find. Some people get rich. Most people do not. Norman wondered what to do. He had planned to open a grocery store in San Francisco, but San Francisco looked like such a poor little village. Could a grocer make money here? What if he could find gold in mountains? Then he and his family could become very rich. What should he do? Norman thought and thought. Norman liked Chinatown. The people looked like the people at home in China. Some of the buildings even had stone lions in front to frighten away evil spirits. They were just like the buildings in China. Norman felt right at home. Finally, Norman decided to stay in San Francisco. Everyone needs food, he thought, so he opened his grocery store. Every weekend, the now Chinatown streets were filled with men. They came back from the mountains to visit their friends and to buy groceries. Norman was very busy in his store. Weeks and months passed quickly. One morning he was surprised. I came to San Francisco almost a year ago, he thought. Soon it will be time to celebrate the New Year again. Norman knew that the people in Chinatown had a small celebration each year. But in China, everyone celebrated the New Year. There was parades and parties and wonderful food. This gave Norman an idea. Why not invite important people from all over San Francisco to celebrate the New Year? Then the people of Chinatown could make new friends. Norman told everyone in Chinatown about his plan for a big New Year celebration. They loved his idea. There was so much to do to get ready for the New Year. The people of Chinatown had to plan a huge feast and clean their houses and stores and hang red scrolls on the windows and doors and put up paper lanterns and pay all of the money they owned and get haircuts and buy new suits and go to temples and pay respects to their ancestors. There was so much to do. Friday was New Year's Eve. Chinese people from all over California had heard about the big celebration. They headed to San Francisco. Even the Chinese miners came down from the mountains. That night, Norman closed his store. It would stay closed for a whole week. The other store owners did the same. They wouldn't have time to work. They would be too busy celebrating. Everyone in Chinatown had a special dinner that night. Norman and his friends ate New Year's cakes that looked like gold coins. They sang New Year's songs together. Suddenly, a shower of fireworks lit up the black night sky. Chinatown exploded with sound. Cymbals clanged. Horns honked, firecrackers banged. The noise was so loud that Norman and his friends could not hear themselves speak, but they were happy. They knew the loud noise would chase away evil spirits. On New Year's morning, Norman put on his new suit. He knew it was important to do everything just right on this special day. After all, what happens on New Year's Day will happen all year long. So, Norman would wear new clothes, think good thoughts, and speak only kind words. Then he would have good luck all year. He also remembered to add a year to his age too. In China, everyone becomes 1 year older on New Year's Day. Then Norman started up to visit his friends. Every place he looked, he saw red decorations. In China, red is the color of good luck. Norman's pockets were stuffed with presents for his friends. He took lucky red apples and candy. For the children, he had red envelopes with a little money in each one. Gong hei fan choi, Norman called out to everyone he saw. In the afternoon, the lion dancers came. They roared and jumped and spun and pounced. Up and down the street they danced, chasing away the evil spirits. As the dancers came to each store, the store owner lit firecrackers. The loud noise would help the lion dancers scare the spirits away. Everyone cheered and clapped. Then the owner put the little money in the lion's mouth to say thank you for your dance. Now it was time for the dragon parade. Up and down the main street of Chinatown, people waited for the dragon. Where is it? When will it come? People asked. Suddenly there it was, like a great red and golden green serpent. The dragon danced and pranced along the street. Its bright fiery eyes flashed wildly. The dragon had a red tongue and many feelers on its head. Norman knew there wasn't a real dragon. He could see the 30 men who carried his long silk body. Even so, it was an amazing sight. That was the first dragon parade many of the people visiting Chinatown had ever seen. Norman and his friends told them about the dragon. It was made in China, they said, and brought to America on a ship. They explained that dragons were special animals. Chinese people believed the dragons were strong and good. Once a year, the dragon came to wish everyone peace and good luck. When a dragon passed, the parade was over. Now I want to wish you a happy new year in my house, Norman said, and people headed for Norman's house home for the pancake. That was very hungry after such an exciting day. Everyone looked forward to the big feast at Norman's house. They were not disappointed. Plate after plate of steaming food came out on Norman's kitchen. Soon the banquet table was piled high with fish, chicken, pork, beef, vegetables, and noodles. Each dish had a special New Year's meaning. Norman told them, the whole fried chicken will bring good luck. The fish will bring enough food and money for the whole year. Norman and his Chinatown neighbors told the people of San Francisco all about their celebration. They were glad to share their new year with their new friends. At the end of the party, Norman stood to speak. Our calendar, he told the guests, follows the moon. Each month begins with a new moon in the sky. Every 12 months there was a new year. Each year is named for one of 12 animals. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dragon, dog, or pig. Norman raised his glass. He made a toast to the ox. Gong hei fan choi, Norman and his friends said. We wish you good fortune and happiness. Thank you, the guest answered. Happy New Year to you. That was the first dragon parade celebrated in Atlanta Golden Mountain. It was a new beginning for everyone. The end.